We were in the hospital for 10 days. I had been going back and forth about the last 5 days of his hospital stay from Owensboro back to Cosaires, and I was getting clothes and food and opening bills, checking on the house. I worked, and then I'd drive back up there and take Tom new clothes and everything. He never left the hospital. He stayed up there the whole time. And we were due to be released. We had one more test to do. I came on home, getting things ready, and Tom was there, and the doctors came and took him, the nurses came and took him, gave him the hearing test, and I was here, and I remember I was due to head back that night, and maybe this was like day 7, 8, I don't remember, it gets kind of fuzzy. Tom would know better than I do. And he went down, and they just brought him and handed him to him in his arms after the hearing test and said, "I'm sorry, your son's profoundly deaf." Handed him to him and walked away. And he was by himself in a hallway in a children's hospital, but he didn't want to tell me over the phone. He didn't want to do that to me. I remember I was at work and he told me over the phone. It felt like that was the longest car ride ever. He came home completely paralyzed from the neck down, and they said it could be anywhere from 6 months to a year before he showed any signs of recovery, and within 3 months he was running again. Running and climbing and playing and terrorizing everything in our house. I'm amazed at his speech. I'm amazed at his kindness and his sensitivity and how much he does not shy away from people. He's an extrovert. He always wanted to know what was going on, how everything worked. He would take things apart to try to put them back together. He has questions about everything. He doesn't let his disability stop him from doing much, except when he can use it as an excuse to maybe get out of a chore. Parenting thing. But he makes friends easily. It's just everything. I don't know how he does half the stuff that he does, because I don't know what it's like to walk in his shoes.
How often does he get emotional about his disability?
He hardly talks about much of it, anything. Now, he's pretty good now. He doesn't really say much about it. He's got to do some pretty cool things and meet some pretty neat people.